Welcome to Toffee TV, it's the Everton News Daily. I apologise for it being quite late, but I've been waiting to see how Toffee got on against Sweden for Turkey tonight in the Europa League thing. UEFA International League, whatever it's called. After being 2-0 down, Turkey won the game 3-2. Toffee didn't score, which I'm quite disappointed about. He's played in a couple of games for Turkey now and hasn't scored in either. He did set up the equaliser in the 88th minute. Sweden were 2-0 up and Turkey went on and won a 3-2. A lovely little touch actually to make it to help it to become 2-2, and that was in the 88th minute. And Turkey won it in the 91st minute to give them all 3 points. So good 90 minutes for him. Unfortunately, he didn't get a goal, which is slightly disappointing, and it's been a slightly disappointing weekend for our international players. Obviously, Richarlison played, and Brazil won. He played the last 10 minutes, so that's not disappointing, is it? And it looks like he'll be starting for Brazil against El Salvador in the early hours of Wednesday morning, which, if that happens, will be fantastic. The team looks like it's been leaked to the Brazilian media, which happens quite a lot over there, and it looks like he's starting number 9 position, and that will be absolutely fantastic for him to start for Brazil. Obviously, Jordan Pickford played for England over the weekend. They were beaten 2-1 by Spain. Very unfortunate, having a goal disallowed in the last minute. And also Ireland got beat 4-0 by Wales that was Friday now, wasn't it? But Coleman has had to come home. He's injured. He's got an ankle injury now. We don't know whether it's too early to know whether he's going to miss Sunday's game against West Ham, but he has picked up that injury, and that's quite worrying. Obviously, we've had a number of injuries and suspensions over the last couple of weeks, so to add Coleman to that list would be very, very disappointing. But we'll wait and see. It might just be precautionary from Ireland. They might just be thinking, listen, it's a bit of a knock. It's not a massive game, so let's send them home and let's get them rested for Tuesday. But you never know with Ireland. Our players seem to play for Ireland and get injured, and that's not against Ireland, but it does seem to happen quite a lot, doesn't it? But he's picked up the injury and he's coming home. We'll have to wait and see whether he plays or not. The Southampton game, that has now got a date. It's the 2nd of October. That's a Tuesday. It's been moved forward a week because of the way the games fell. Everton and Liverpool both getting home draws. It meant that one of us was Wednesday, one of us was going to be Tuesday. Now, depending on who it had been, Everton would either have only got a day's rest or Chelsea would have only got a day's rest. So football has done a sensible thing. It's moved the game forward a week, so it's now on the 2nd of October, which is great news. It's not great news if you've booked travel and all that kind of thing, I understand, but there was no confirmed date, so if you'd booked travel and stuff, that would have been mad anyway, because there hadn't been a confirmed date. But it is the 2nd of October, so that's good. That means we'll get a bit more of a rest, and we don't have to worry as much about playing 2 games in the space of 3 days, sorry. So that's good news. Yerry Mina has been shortlisted for the FIFA Pro Team of the Year. I think it's 55 players have been shortlisted, and obviously played in the World Cup, scored in the World Cup, so he was always likely to be in there. But that's it. That's fantastic news, and hopefully he can celebrate that by coming back either against West Ham or against Arsenal. We'll finally get our first chance of seeing him play. We'll at least be fit enough that he gets an opportunity to be involved, because that's all we're hoping for. So that's good news. And just a couple of other pieces of news. Kevin Morales says he was forced out of the club. Not asked. I'm loving that. And Morgan Snyder's done an interview with The Times. Paul Joyce just basically saying he knew all about the criticism last season. He's human and he's fighting to change people's perception of him. So, if you want to go and read that interview, it was in The Times. I'm sure it'll be online. I think you can sign up and get 3 articles a week for nothing behind the paywall, which is sound, because they only write maybe 1 article a week about Everton. So check that out, but that's positive. So there you have it. This has been Everton News Daily for today. I'll see you later.